Hey everybody, Mike here, Blue Collar Crypto. So, boy, it's been kind of a wild week with a bunch of stuff going on. Look, crypto's going to hold. Crypto's not going anywhere. But what I want you to watch is watch what's been happening slowly behind the scenes. What I'm seeing, I'm paying attention. You got pretty much the guy that owns Barstool Sports. I don't know if he still owns it, but he sold it or whatever. Dave Portnoy. Drop $1 million in XRP like it was nothing. That guy's moving money like that. What makes you think other people behind the scenes ain't gobbling up XRP? Even these Bitcoin maxis are gobbling up XRP. Don't let everybody fool you. 2025 is still going to be a good year. I had a big debate after work for about 2 hours, talking to some people, big money guys, really, way more money than I could think about having. They wanted to pick my brain. Apparently they saw one of my videos. One guy kept looking at me funny in a restaurant and was like, "Hey, is this you?" And that was pretty much me. He showed me my video. I'm like, "Yeah." So they sit down and they wanted to rap with me. So I broke it down to them. I said, "Look, it's guys like you who's always made all the damn money. Y'all get the insider information and go. But you guys don't know a lot about this because this is an outlaw financial takeover. That's pretty how I'm looking at it. The old guard's gone. As soon as Trump gets rid of Powell out of the Treasury, he's going to devalue the dollar, and we're going right to crypto. That's what's getting ready to happen. He's going to take the power away from the banks and put the power back to us. A lot of people don't realize that, and that's what I told these guys. And these two guys, who obviously, between the both of them, are probably worth, I don't know, 50 million or so. Were just looking at me like I was crazy, my hair was on fire. They were still thinking of the old way. And I said, look, there's going to be guys here in the next 2 to 3 years that are 20, 19, 18, even 16-year-olds that are going to quadruple their net worth like that. And I told them I wasn't blowing smoke. And that's how I'm looking at things right now. Let crypto do what it's going to do. If you got the ability right now, and you can be disciplined and just focus on the little small move, just buy a little bit at a time. You don't have to try to hit the home run right off the bat. So I try people, nope, I got a friend at work, try to hit the home run every time we do something, or every time we plan a project, or we're going into this huge job. We're getting the package together. He wants to hit the home run on the first day. No, set up a method, get it broke down, and hit it day by day. That's how you have to do it. Just like with anything you do in life. It's not that hard. It's common sense. What's hard to do is when you come from a blue collar background and all you know is I gotta work. If I don't put in a hard day's work, then I ain't worth shit. Throw that shit out the window. I can tell you what right now, any honest man that busts their ass every day gives 100% to their family. When they walk out that door and they gotta fight every fucking war known to man. People don't know that. Men do. But what you do is you fight those wars to keep the wolves at bay at home. Right? And there's nothing going to say you're less of a man because you took the time to invest in something that you saw an opportunity that's going to make your life easier and your family's life easier. I'm so sick and tired of people like, well, if you don't work 8 out, 10, 11 hours a day, you ain't worth shit. I've been doing that my whole life. I still ain't worth shit. So what's it going to hurt? So that's how I look at things. I mean, my perspective, I'm seeing banks and other institutions jump on. GameStop jumped on. I read something the other day. GameStop jumped on. Another company jumped on this whole crypto thing. All it's going to take is one person to start moving. Now, we all know the international transactions and things like that and the monetary fund. All this stuff's going to change. We got the Bitcoin strategic reserve going on. XRP is going to come in and handle the payments. That's where the juice is worth the squeeze, pretty much right there with XRP. XRP is the number one cryptocurrency. Will be the number one, and I will see then down the road it probably could take over Bitcoin. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Shit, I don't know. I mean, that means everybody who's invested in Bitcoin is going to make a fortune. Which I understand it. Michael Salon and all those guys, dude, I understand what they're saying. Because I'm doing what these guys are telling you to do back when they were telling everybody back in the day, like, hey, this is going to be it. So I'm looking at XRP to do some big numbers this year. Not big like everybody thinks. Everybody thinks it's going to go crazy. I think Trump's got a plan once he gets Powell out of the Treasury. That's my honest opinion. I think he's going to devalue the dollar, and he's going to roll in crypto. Because the whole game is to pull it off Wall Street and give it back to Main Street. Okay? Letting us go ahead and basically be able to we see some of the fruits that we're working on. That's basically what it is. So we can have some of the power, so we can have some of the money, so we're able to buy things for our family. We're able to take care of our family. You know what I'm saying? Send our kids to college. Take care of the grandbabies. See, that's my main focus now. As I know, here in the next 4 to 5 years, I'm going to be a grandfather. I'm going to be a young grandfather, but I set up my kids perfect. They all got great jobs. They never got in trouble. They all graduated. Two of them went to college. The other one's doing his thing with his hands. You know what I'm saying? But I also instilled, like, hey, if there's a way, an ability where you don't have to kill yourself for the rest of your life and you can take care of your family, take advantage of investment opportunities. Because that's how people get wealthy. They're cool, calm, and collective. They're humble about things. Even when you got people in your ear doing all that bullshit. Look, I understand. We got bills. We will always have bills no matter what. You have to take a risk. You have to step out on that ledge and go, fuck it, I'm doing it. So, but that's my take for the week. I'm going to try to get another video in probably by this weekend. I apologize. I'm trying to get the studio together. It's whipping, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's whipping my ass. I'm working on a couple of projects. I used to own a clothing company. I'm trying to get that set back up and rock and roll. It's just unreal. I don't know if I bit off more I could chew by doing this channel. I don't even know if you guys like the channel, but what I like you to do, if you haven't, man, like, subscribe, comment. That helps grow this damn thing. Look, I think I need like another 200 more subscribers, and then it unlocks something for me on YouTube. We're actually doing pretty good with the guys, everybody who's jumped on. I think we're at like 233 or something like that as far as subscribers. I don't know. I'm not really concerned. I just want to grow this channel. The bigger it is basically the more we can bark. Regular people can bark about stuff, because I know you guys don't want to hear the trendy bullshit and all that kind of stuff. You guys just want to hear how it is. Look, I would be in XRP. If you can buy some, buy some. Keep buying it right now at this buy point. So I honestly think once this thing reaches over $8, I don't think you're going to be able to get in. People are not going to be able to get in like they think they're going to get in. It will drop back down, but it will stabilize, and then that thing's going to shoot up. That's how I'm seeing it. There's going to be a couple of these, and then bam, it's going to go to a point where we're not going to be able to get in it. And all the big money rushes in, and it's over. Lights out. So don't be a part of that. If you're hearing this video right now, you're going to be like, damn, I should have got some. That guy on YouTube was talking about that shit 3 years ago. So, but thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Enjoy your family. I'm Mike, Blue Collar Crypto. I'll see you on the next one.